Comment ça va, YouTube? Danny here. Cajun Hydroponics. Boy, you can see that sun on my head. Wintertime is here in Louisiana, South Louisiana. And let me tell you, it's time for it to go. Not liking it at all. So, been doing a lot of work on the lettuce greenhouse. We're going to go ahead and walk out there and take a look at it to give you a show. I did do some video on it, not a whole bunch. Gonna do a how-to kind of video on the second lettuce greenhouse, and just trying to get this one up and going. And there it is. You could see it's a mess, but we got water running through them, through the channels. Started putting some screen up, and the wind got too much, but got some cleaning up to do this afternoon after some soccer games. Always something. But we got water flowing. So excited. Tuesday we're gonna be putting the strawberries in here, waiting for the Grow Grips to come in. I was gonna use pool noodles, and then the more we looked at the pool noodles, the issues we had with them falling apart and getting in the pumps and everything, I didn't want to go that route. So we went ahead and bought us some Grow Grips to grow them, and we're gonna give that a shot. It took a while. The piping and everything was from pipe at the other greenhouse that we had, so fitting it together and making it work seemed like it was gonna be an easy fix, and it ended up not being. There was leaks, and there was pieces broken from putting it on the trailer, and stuff getting fallen, all that, all the happy joy stuff. Put the whole thing together, ended up with 2 leaks. They were both on the pump. Got that fixed, and as of now there is no leaks. So excited. Even on the back, at the other shed, at the other greenhouse, we used plastic gutters, or the PVC gutters, and I just went ahead and bought some metal ones over here. It worked. The cost is basically the exact same, and they're more rigid. They don't bend with the heat. We used 1.5-inch bulkhead fittings for the drains, fit the drain back, because I was trying to minimize the amount of space I lost with the tank, for the solution in the tank. We just drilled a hole, put them inside the tank, and silicone them. Had to do, when I was refitting the pump, I broke the silicone, so we're going to be re-siliconing that. As you can see, I used the frame from the other greenhouse, and we came up with some cinder blocks. It's just about chest high for my wife, and the reason we did that was to be able to put the whole IBC tote underneath it without having to cut it. Trying to hold as much fluid in the tank as I can. We should be just right at 250 gallons, and that's what I was looking for. I didn't want to have to cut the top like I did with the other one, which we'll be using it in the other greenhouse, the other lettuce greenhouse. But I just wanted to give this one a shot to see how it works, and it seems like it's going to work well. Got the lights and everything run. I need to go back. I wanted to make sure everything worked, so I need to go back and tighten up the lights. I'm doing all that myself. We put the big lights in for the lettuce when we get the lettuce in here, which probably will be right at 2.5 weeks. We'll be planting lettuce in here. Got the Oasis cubes and everything, and I think that's something we're going to do this afternoon, is go ahead and start some lettuce seed. So for the most part, besides cleaning up, the greenhouse is done. We'll be getting some planting done. Hopefully tomorrow we can put the screen up and keep working at it. But that's about most of what we got going on. Sorry to shake you so much. Be cleaning up and moving. And one thing, we're going to be using my square brown downspouts in this greenhouse because I have more of them. I want to keep the same downspouts for each greenhouse. The other greenhouse, this lettuce run right here, is 18 foot long. The other one's only gonna be about 15, 16 foot. So we're gonna have enough white downspouts to be able to put in the other one and use all of them to where they're similar. On the far end, to help prevent the algae from growing, we're probably going to bend some flashing to where the downspouts slide into it to help remove as much sun as we can. We are moving quite a bit of water right now, which will be solution. So once we get that taken care of, you know, just I want to prevent, we still have some painting to do, and everything that's PVC pipe, we're going to be putting at least one coat of black paint. The paint for the I'm using a gallon of paint instead of spray paint. It goes on thicker, it's cheaper to buy. I'd say it takes the same amount of time, if not less time. You do get a little bit more paint on you, but it works so much better. It goes on so much thicker. So anyway, sorry about the hand, but that's what we got going on. Not a whole bunch. I'm excited. I know I'm not as excited as when the tomatoes are growing, but I'm excited. We do have all the hoops taken off on the big greenhouse, and hope to have some moved out here in the next day or two, and putting one of the 14'6" by 34 greenhouses up, and just get started. It's moving in the right direction. Anyway, kept y'all long enough. Y'all have a good one. We going to soccer. Y'all grow that later.